Efamaye won hwenso adaja okofia akohye e de mai bia wo bia ye mo adwo den sema de mai de di magotene abati ebi edise tensia de emi me kuro mo je sema hodo manfo binum katitu ni same jamfi wose o abato we ne kema gosem before be so me regiveji mo be so mu hwem o wasantimento no se da sem go kura wogote do hene a
Osi adwuma ko ne so na ebo amane se wo muguso eya hobo no aka kra bi na asi ni nyina da eye so mo be hye ama asomdwe mapa akoso e wa fia ba ye kwakoto ni mu
na ebewura NDC abenye convice presidential candidate ma NDC abenye professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajima wajazere ufe aban pa mu echa de mu tisi nkofo pa yem before ocha de do tisi nkofo pa wo mu edian esi ode am wo mo no
Ghana Revenue Authority ne fa eye Customs Division wo mo so ena ebo amane se wo mo enya antiye bi se container bi bana container no wo mo kireye ekobie mu a e kire se etuo ene atutuo akode ahodo bi ena na e wosa container ni
na ebeko NPP abenye conductor ba obian campaign team vice chairman wo de na akobia wo chese na senye parliamentary seat no de na ye na fei babin speaker of parliament Aban Usman babin ye no asaba de ni mo nyam ne de ekono ne wo bekasa de fon se de ekwe na se ntwe ye kura
running mate de ma NPP abenye ko no Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe wono so na chese Ghana haye pe mampanyi obaba obabua ye ama Ghana ko nanim na se sign Dr. Alhaji Mamudu Bawumia ho Ghana amenam ena ye kwakoto
na ebewre mu awo mpobedi mu nyame aduma wachina mpobedi aso ye ewa asante bantam ya wona chese esemofra wagya mfihya ba kode kopi nunum so e 1,042,361 wo bu ana polio vaccine ombe wo mu bi enti obi a emu anan
Anumere ensem we ni abejibre achiremu edi amount se anumere no Sikka Kase3 bo Sikka 89.5 anumere ya kenkan fo no eye me adwo nyako abono ma mini abema
bere masem Kofi Douglas Gidi ansadu afi nya to akwan so na ye mesomo sompa
Sikka FM Trakawan ye ne yakro no 89.5 eye Sikka FM Sikka FM Trakawan ye ne yakro no 89.5 eye Sikka FM
89.5 yes suma santimai
Yesum asantiman Ghana man ana feriasa ferigina mami free and sabna se bi ni wonam awa MB benye kodimo na MB kodino ana sia wo be yi nsema hodo gina ano na nsema wo yi ado gina egina sanya afi abato asibi abaso na hoboaso nko a isi ebo no ho na mantem gina obi ebo no na fe wo mu gina se da bi aduma Ghana fo gina betimi ato abade am wo mu no obi ebo ntoa na santem mantem ya de ekme kwase ye MB angasa strong good enti wo ye de ya badodo na ano otanya na ne semu no ana sensem bebre enama as a NDC communication officer national communicator adima NDC abonye ko Sami Jamfin ebno da onya akonya sonko na nkase yemu no adana obon sembi ayi yadon na ne sankegina oka adefa NPP abonye ko no na de no oka defa NPP abonye ko no kire se NPP abonye ko no aheda ada se obo beso obonye katasumu mo so bia na katasumu mo aso beso we gina ne se abato ye beto afimu no titu ye obi a ye friend special vote ye no ye manfo binum ho a ebnedu wona se koto abase kima ana wontanya da je tisa poti for central edne Dr. Fogina aka ho tanyuma ko di nyina no pempi no yida so nko edema wo ma wode to aba na eno me ase nyame ya aduma 2nd December nimu no ade se pepe ka se we kura ya ade ase ekoso na ade a wode nani atofom asabi jamfie kama manfo nyina ate ne se emi bemeko no ahase se opese owiama no edema emi bemeko ni senti no e wa asante mantem ya titu edon ana waje se as a Brigadier General Michael Opoku outdoor and assistant the general officer commanded a central command no Ghana Armed Forces as a soldier adwumakono as I just say as a chen kutupa bi opedi no manfo bi ene ni din komo bi sie penfo bi ene ne kasasa be yanka afiaba to ni mu no be se madodo na betimi admaboa na sante mantam ya de ba no watumi wiemu ade ma MB ko no ade nam so ma MB amanyakono onan kasa ababontin adno waje se da samwe kwa as a fi na Sami Jamfi wo kasa NPP amanyakono aheda na be so mu wi madodo ni mu asante mantam ya da ne kasa ebugina no ana national organizer dima NPP amanyeko no Henry Nana Boachi what does say na ade apadi kan asemete sade wo wanya bi atibia na atwi wosum de wanya bi atiafa ho bia no sasema national communication officer dima NDC amanyeko no Sami Jamfie kan nyina no yantro asembia no ye no kure enso kan nyina no de kure bia ni wa egom se opadi a no ye brigadier general Michael Opoku mafo bi no research nachi se dia kasantema ntamia madodo no betimi aba MPP amanyeko no afa na se ne wa MPP amanyeko asu aton won ho afa de mafo gina age won atum de ehemfa ana emokoye sade we de mo de mugiri pa se no mapa wa ma ye ewa amanyosemu de mafo gina age atum no ebetimi ambo won pam wadi nim nemom enya abato wi mu se ne Sami Jamfi e de ntansa ne nsema hodo gina keka kansam se de mafo gina beje die no o che se asem we a Sami Jamfi kai wati bia eyantro agya ne kure sei anoka e de kire yen.
The allegations made by the National Communication Officer and the NDC are entirely baseless, devoid of any iota of credible evidence, and represent yet another desperate attempt by the NDC to raise tension and distract the people of Ghana from their own misdeeds. You level against a reputable army officer baseless allegations. You do not provide any, not even a single evidence, and yet you want us to take you serious. I have said that nobody can rig these elections. No. We will vote at the polling station. We will count at the polling station. Collation will be done. The new patriotic party shall emerge victorious. His Excellency the Vice President will be the next president.
Ednia Otie national organizer dima NPP amanyeko Henry dana Boachi na watini Canada bi no was asma opedi ka Sami Jamfi boa abato no bibia bekoso fenchim yamu bia mfiri babia ama ntie ne wakama so no hwa kan menka se omu bibia abato na abato we no yamu bia mfiri babia bode mo NPP abono eno na manfo be so e de ato aba eno
Prosi adwumako ne so na ebo amane se wo muguso a wo mo ya hoboa e de ehia afia ba ye kwa kwato ni nyina da efa bambo ho ensemu na prosi adwumako no chese o ma hoboa ne kra aso adwuma wie bibia na we no wo mo any civil society organizations ene ko hia ya Wamu ekoye meeting ko didi nkomo echechro mo ekwan hodro anase hye hodro mo die egu akwan mo de ba ban ewa afia ba ye kwakoto no emodwumade no ase na process sahene Dr. George Akufo Dampare echese omahwe ho se collation centers ho no ho na ye bia ye na entokwamente me ho ase piche etai frasie pa enu ntino wo mo bema ho no bambo no emu abiriye se de be ya afia ba to de yenti bi kra na atumi aboa ama niam nyina enso atumi akonka na afesu isi ne so ekire se collation center so no mbe make sure se omonkrofo no be ye adwuma wo ho yie se de be ya wo bia emfatiri mo pobi no akoya basabasa e wo ho process sahene Dr. George Akufo Dampare ne nsem no.
One very fundamental thing that we are also doing differently that I want to take this opportunity to speak to is the fact that with all the analysis that we've done, we've seen that it is during coalition that some of the critical issues of insecurity do happen. And for that matter, we are currently working with the EC to come out with standard coalition centers in a way that security will be paramount. Such that at the end of the day, these difficulties that we have where you go to coalition center and it's free for all, or you go to coalition center and so disorganized and everybody wants the attention of the other and we don't know whom to attend to. So we are finalizing it. But to give you a gist of it, is the fact that most of these coalition centers are going to be in a fence war environment with a gate, where invitation, where entrance to the place will be by people who are supposed to be there, the media, civil society, observers, party persons, candidates and agents, and everybody who's supposed to be where he's supposed to be will be the people who have access into the compound of that fence war environment. Then within that fence war environment, the facility that will be used also is having an enclosed with doors whereby another set of people who qualify to be there, making sure that everybody who's supposed to be there are also there, will be the people who will be also allowed to enter there, and together with the media, their party candidates, their agents, observers, everybody, so that the transparency will be there for everybody to know. In effect, it is being handled along the same lines how the national presidential election is collated at the EC office, where all the people who matter are the office, and it's not open in the tag, whereby when people feel uncomfortable and they know they are losing, they charge their supporters to do things that affect the law. We are not going to do that this time. And we invite all the stakeholders to support us and as me, the security agencies and the EC in actualizing this beautiful concept by ensuring orderliness. Because when you come to the collation center, the plan we are working on, you see that we have provided chairs. The place is set up as the people come from the various polling stations to the collation center. When you come, there's a queue from polling station 1, you come, you sit down, the next polling station sit by you in that order, and then the people who are collating will call you in turn in an orderly, well-organized, mature, decent way that project the goodness of the Ghanaian and the black man.
Any ayati process sahine Dr. George Ekufo Dampare.
Ma free process sahine adi muna Febin Fanko vice presidential candidate dima NDC abanyeko no Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajimai. Den san kejina yetiawa kama kana fo jina atiase. Say yencheni government ye MPP abanyeko no. Na free na wona betena so a waka se waye djuma bebre ando da kra Ghana mampani dana adodan kwa Ekufo adoja so abamia no waye djuma asini odno wiso waye djuma pa a ho abaso di same an waka se o edekwan de danso afia batuo no se ne yesi bi kono Ghana fo nyina nhwa ade bi onu se o mantem ni mansi nyina ho a se aban bi aba wo so mpuntuduma ni ede won kasa hye bogina wo so onya bi adon ana mpempi don won kasa esusu enkubinya no danso fi se aban betena so mfie makomako a Sikka Kase3 bi na du nwotwe ebian de se mantem ni mansi bi wo ho a sa anya pade adna bo hye wo hye wo bogina no won so tumi aka obu a ya kaje nse beba na kwan de maye obo nso ya kaje nse beba na ya sabia eba ye ebu nso ya kaje beba na police post ne nyiya emaye na no mabebre du an se mbi pam ekunu abobo so no chese we asisie ye nyina nse wo se nka mo chema obi bia enya bi nanso mantem bi benya bi na ebi nya bi sa ne we ene ya de a vice presidential candidate edma NDC abenya ekunu Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajima ya chese ade we no wo twene nkura wontiase na ne se nka nyina ayemre kwa okopiem wala traditional council no anacha onya akonya sonko nanom awon ewo wa anja ahimfie anaje wo kache omo se we ya ade wo kapa na upper west region wono wo kache omo nyina no se ade we omo hwe ne nso se mantem nyina no so obi enya bibi sei na se bi enya bia esa na aso bro obi ada ndi su ne same ntino ye hunu se ade aba na ye no wa ye yiyimo na yeto abane dia yonhwe na fe yemfe yedi na emum so mo ba ba mu nko dia wo me dia mu bia no wo mo chemo bia nya bi na ko asisie bia enim na sene Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajiman e kire no nsemu e wo sene asisie mapa empi mayeko no aye e dia ma wo men de sene osibi hunu ni hyemu ni.
Unlike the NDC that takes care of everybody, our opponents don't necessarily do so. They have already told us about people who don't vote for them and for which reason they don't pay attention to them. So what this means is that our PCs have suffered for 8 years. It means that whatever they could have done has been denied them because they voted for the NDC. This will not stop any of them or any of us from voting for a government that brings interventions such as the road you have requested for everybody's benefit.
Edian wotie Frank Crawford be de che JDM na be de che no Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajiman adwaje chi wote we sisie adia motuma NDC so hu adwaje chi mu no ntise kwa na opeda se UPC NDC ni de na se kwa na ma den se no adu obomu tie wase we sisie mapa MPP amanyeko no waya oja ho ade amaye no ntise to oba na ye nto ne amfi ye di NDC de mo ba dia omo gye mu bia enyabi
Ghana Revenue Authority ne fa wo moye customs division nso ene ebo amane se wo mo de wo mo sa ato atutuo eniema bisu na enam port ni mo yetema port ni mo eba na eniema mo kire se wo mo de wo mo sa ato so no mako aduonum amiensa 53 na ye pistol ebi na is side arms ni bi ena afeso do mo friends live ammunition no eno so mako aduosia enum 65 ena mazi made so 74 ena PC hoster bi ni nyina eno mo do mo sa ato so wo Golden Jubilee terminal no water port na abro amutu sa na mo ye chi no mo kire se enkrofobia wo mususu sa wo mo ene krasa akodie ni etututoi edi free United States of America brochimemu edi bewura wo man Ghana mu no wo ma kire wo mo asese aye kasa edi wo mo do makopie mo wo Marine and Railway Police Station no watema sa prosifo ni nsom no mo nya hwehwemu na wo mo hu de ntia wo mo so etu sa ana mo wi na Commissioner of Customs Brigadier Zimbrim Ayorogo wono NHS woni e kasa no chire mu kwan a dwumadie no esikoso.
Talent in the container were declared as vehicles and personal effect without declaring the side arms, magazines and the live ammunition. The non-declaration and the concealment of the firearms and magazines and live ammunitions amount to smuggling and concealment of weapons in contravention of Section 138 of Customs Act 2015 Act 891. It is worthy of note that all importers requiring to import firearms and ammunition into the country must first obtain license and permit from the Ministry of Interior before the import. Any person who therefore import firearms and ammunition without the requisite license or permit commits an offense.
Eni ayeti ye Commissioner of Customs Brigadier Zimbrim Ayorogo eni etisi wo chirem kwa mo fa so a omusa kansa akudie
ba yanto so awasa etuo ho nsensebi na yanko MVP abanye konimu na Vice Chairman dima Dr. Baubia campaign team digina Ednam sene abato wesi bi bentino obobo ho na fe wate ekuo digina sene bi obebo ntoa na manfo gina be hu sene de pa hodo a ewo papa nimu na Vice Chairman dima Dr. Baubia campaign team edana akobia odona eni na sentemu ade beba baya digina famra shebe fie sene MP4 mo mesudafo gina na bibi kopa ye de nam so ne so enya sade a edom kase wensu edom kuma edonam so ma asem kopie wo Supreme Court ba Supreme Court ruling by digina nam senior Speaker of Parliament Abanis Mane Babi Jen de tumi so de no tumi mo no Supreme Court just say that bi e was de okai no onko dane na no fe asudwema pa ba manfo gina keka kansem gina e de fa senior asemi eba ye ni ne koduye ma Speaker of Parliament Abanis Mane Babi e ko pa asem e de ba ye na fe nam so ma manfo nyaga se na de ntikwa na moye ni seye ye wade ma bebre wa wose ye hwe na fe da ni e ma hwedwa fie dan so ni ase mo ya ma hwedwa fie no ya dampan amina wose mo nyina mo kodi senti ene to aba de ma mo sede be ya o man dwumadi o ma sede bibie mu no benya e de free o dan so ba ne sen edone na mu ma na akobia Vice Chairman ma Dr. Baubia campaign team de na no atum bie da na de tu gina aye sene eja ekoba ya asemu ehurusu a adwo je se asem no antweye nimnya wo sene empempi no no ma bia ekoso ano je se weyi eye fiesem o senka mo na ese mo so ado a de hu hia kura se wo se de command power fro se ebi asem se na sie entie ne sa de kabima ye ene ade a no ananya onya akonya sonko no je asem ne ba ye no a Speaker of Parliament Abanis Mane Baben ehwe gene tumi so ne nam so mane kopie Supreme Court no sa asem no de o senko bu nyina atena se ofie de mo hwe fie nsem keka ne nyina sie ani na ho nyina adwo ansakura adna bibi wo matuma de mo mama so a de mo da command power fro esa no a ha dwen na se ne onya akonya sonko no ne nsentwefo kasa na ne kasa emu no ana ka nsem bi ede fa ho se ade ekọ so na santemi de de ezisie ne kwase bi mu sie de mo se nyina yetena se ne wasa asem esi ofie a ye ka fie asem ansakura ede de akọ abonten na akomia ne senke no ne tie wo mu o chie mu sei ede chezo ntwefo
is an embarrassment.
what is happening in Parliament. It's never happened before since 1993. And I was in Parliament for a long time. You would have disagreements, verbal exchanges between Speaker and Majority Leader, Minority Leader, and so on. But at the end of the day, they are able to resolve whatever. I remember the time when Bagbin himself was a Minority Leader, and he used to tell Peter Alajete that he's going to go after Peter Alajete. And you used to have heated sessions in Parliament. I mean, that's how it's supposed to be. But at the end of the day, they are able to move forward. What is happening today, where there's almost total impasse, it's never happened, and it's all the Speaker's fault.
You think the Speaker is to blame, not your side?
No. Where does the MPP side come in?
Ednia Otie, Vice Chairman, Dr. Bobian campaign team. Dana Akobian, our telling Kawaji Mutia Wadiama was Sunday, now sent me the CEO Supreme Court, na Ednam Suman, we are Speaker of Parliament, Urban Smart Babi, Ontre, the Mashu fear, Kunya, Dickon vacant no, Obudina and Shadabia, and Tono Siwe and Guasia, Jande Seosibium SC, Edward and Wasaka, and to about Dr. Bobian Ebaye, na Omonto was Antimante Makuma Kudunum. Friend do 15 days in Yanda Kutwakra, and when Antia and Buako do baby go to the Waben and so Bende, as a man or sono, into a sort of home on for the the sentiment of buying advantage in Simodia fasten your buy a month for binum, a jack and 75 for paying, another in Maha, and I say, now didn't remember brain a month for the can cassette, Mokamu, who came, Munya Bibia, and Mubia, and never will come over and I'm a ferret for the Nande, and I'll be innocent. Some hold a month for a cafa and a Mutusun Qua, a Bobia, a 2-year-old, Toa no. Oh, mante original na atichu na sentiment odisi na ni so se be makoma kudunum de obe so be ba sentiment no nante e wo behwe so de ma mensi ginemu a otimi wie ni yo na fei wo chemu se de ba ye no e ni so na so mafo nsem mo keka kene nyina no e do kwa de e hwe gwa da bi.
Have you been monitoring what the last 2.5 weeks? Have you been monitoring?
Yes, I've been seeing. The candidate has been there for 2 weeks.
Does this look like a campaign that is suffering?
Because he's there for 2 weeks, the view is that, the place is really bad, so he had to go and spend 2 weeks in your stronghold.
I heard 1 or 2 people interpret Baumia's 2 weeks in the Ashanti region as a sign that there's a problem in the Ashanti region. And those people, they say they are political marketers. They don't know what they are talking about. Practical politician. And I know that your stronghold should always take more of your time. But you see, Ashanti region is not taking a disproportionate amount of Baumia's time. If you've been following the campaign of Dr. Baumia, you would see that he does 3 constituencies in a day. That's usual. 3 constituencies. Even with the primaries, when he was doing the primaries, we would do 3 constituencies in one day. We thought, some of us thought it was too much sometimes because you finish up.
Adnia Otie, Vice Chairman, Dr. Bobian campaign team. Dana Akubia and Wachi Mutia on the month for Gina Kika can simply be in some of Kijano, Momu Hedantias here, and a month for us we can say, na a sentiment the same came Sungudu, Namakuma Kundum, dear, Namakuma Kudum, one day, a Dintiano say, Yanua, Demum, a senior beba, the baton 1 month for Unu, Inchina, Dr. Bobian, a babaton, or sent his month for more, a can also Hunano, and yes, and it's here.
It is so MPP. Manuel Kuanim na running mate ede ema MPP Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe Oran na po na wono so ena wone MPP Tescon group omo ewa University of Professional Studies UPSC won cran akwakọ bonko mona nkomo bonim ena wo ka tre adesuafo ne se de Ghana si aye no Ghana hia wo kan de ni bia wo akokoduro na afa ni nimde mu edokọ akire na wono wo hunu daachi no tumi daachi mu adwuma na sa wo kan de ni no nyo bia se Dr. Alhaji Mamudu Baumia wono pe ene daachi Ghana hia eno nti sa adesuafo ikoto aba omonto aba no emfa ema yewra Dr. Alhaji Mamudu Baumia no meto na adwuma no so na ene pe bia ne akukuduro bia ewona komam na brabom bia obetumi di aye hyepa ede aboa amagana akoso Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe.
The future doesn't belong to me because I am current. The future doesn't belong to Dr. Baumia because he is current. He is the one that is going to lead you into the future. And ask yourself, who can be my father, such that the person will think about my well-being. All elections is about your well-being.
And your running mate at the MPP Amanyokono, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe.
Ba yebna empomedimu na fe me fan sebedina enso ma o empomedimu na digina ya sante mantamia pobedi aso ya wona wa ha adnaja wa kan hobom enu manfo bi nu empomedi enhu hia wo mo adno aka bom sesia de e waso wo hwe na fe mofra wodenya mfie ba ko ade konyina na so ya won bia o hia se wo se ye wono vaccine bi digina eye polio edon vaccine wata wo se de bia betimi akun ade atia nyare wa hodo a ana bankora no so na bi mu ho nso a na bonsu anya bi anwa na fe ni nyini akoha no ubonso na aha no wo nimpom din se de bi won ko betumi anya no de ni nyina ay kosi 5 years into bi bia 3 5 4 3 2 1 ekogina wo akonya demu oburu mfie edum ekode a onka sa polio vaccine a won ebe wo awasante mantam ya wode be man kore de gina de ni nyina ya senye wona kasa pasu wo se gina ye e wo senye sante mantam ya hia na wo sa polio vaccine bi na one de osuzu se nkanya bia e mofa be 1,42,361 ade wo hwe animu se obetimi awo won sa de we na asemti na da so no obese ye pamo polio yade no wo memu na timi aboapa na wo chese nyame aduma ese yawada no 21st November na de akosi ma akosi 24th dese akosi Sunday the same no mo chese we ade beboa na titu ne se o hwe wiasa tetirema yete na hwe mofra wo yedie hia na empampi no obi wo aye be na akora mu no so anya sa vaccine bi anwo polio yade ne se wo ne nemu sa de gina e ma ne nyine no enya fe ebo nso a ne nyine ne mu no mo se yade bi akwache no na bo nse de na no aso peso ogina ye nso ntimi nyina de nsa so na wo so de chede ni so na dane de mo bere wo ho isi akwan e wa bofra bi a de gini mo mre kwa sa vaccine yade as vaccine ambe wo de kun atia sa yade a pempi ne ana attacking mofra no edumu ana wo je se we yade a ne ntino wo se gina yakete sasante mantam yade obehwe na fei wawo mofra de gina nti wo fo oye obibia wani ewo nkora ho na hia obi wo batan obaten so mfa ne ba ne nko ebe nko no abofra bia de wakoma so a na ose na fata se de no ko ne ko woni bia ose odi animu na fo hwe se de be ya betimi awo no na sante mantam ya mopa ho ntoma no ana Dr. Fred Adomako Boatin Ashanti Regional Health Director unya akonya sonkono jeje mu nyina de kire se we de ade abeboa titu ade asante mantam ya se de be ya polio ya de do omepam na free Ghana ha na sante mantam ya de no ana wo mofra wo anya mfie edikan ede kopini num eso no wambro so nsia de a onka ho kora sei anochie mu ede kire
ye kaya osome na etwe mu no ye ba se ye ba wo enkra omo ye below 5 omo nru mfie num no ye ba the adru be so omanum and gitia ye ba ni sa ni se ye hu se ye ede emubuo yare eba no a ye nyina nim se polio no ye hu bi wo environment nim and a ye hu sa no ade a ye betimi aya ye be make sure se enkra no a omo enya sa emo ya omo emubu a omo mubu eye vaccine and ye de be mo and hia pa se se akra pe so ye Ronaldo Messi na okonya polio me gidi se wontimi nye Messi wontimi nye Ronaldo wontimi nye voting ontimi ko 100 meters and normal be brave ha ontimi enye enti your opportunity na ye betimi edi action kra na num ni make sure say the person ye bibia wo abrabo ma wa ba mu no bibia ne ho ebesini kwan enti na ye polio campaign no kai first one na ye aba second one na ye be ye no na second one na ye be ye no efi yawada ekopem kwasiada ene ye be ye de be ne se enkra bia wondru enfie enum bia no ye di aduro no ebe so nanum na ye di aduro no so nanum evia ye di ade bi bekeka ne nsa kire se akra no yama no aduro ni bi na wansa anje bi megina ekwan so adamase se ba ko na ye ne first one ye target no na nka fan kra be edua ye percentka emu 9 emu enkono ye di aduro ni so manum ye damase se first round na ye no yetimi enya sa target no enti ye de maba se ahemfo asorefo imam parents ina no ye make sure so who say yaba ufie school uni school na ye beson kra na numa enye bibia ye polio ninti ena ye bai nti ye damase pa
Ednya otie Dr. Fred Adumako Boatin Obasanti Bantamia Health Director Eduno Ashanti Regional Health Director ana wote ni katia wa wachichi mu polio yade a won enkasabe hase na afi won awo nigina ejina mpomden no se behia na tuaboy yegina weso na afi edumere no se kase bodi gina yemfasi e wa ha Sikka 89.5 akenka fo na numere eyeme bere masam Kofi Douglas Gidi ansa no womene
Ajoanya ko abronoma.
Some for Pedin El Falasa Kujabo Akra 95 years on Gitap Mono Soso Kraji Edima Yay Nafi Wati Yenka Elda Zero Manchester Ofo TV Benija or no any ABP Admana Fe DJ Yazo as ready for Facebook Live na Mesora Kwedie the my announcement Menchia NPP Madam Bakopa Imano upon Wachi Yadom or this you Magana Enterprise Agency Urai Kusi Yanki Aye I Ube O Prof and your friend of first care Feminiagro I na Femacha Kwabidi Moses Joseph Amankwad New Redeem Kwabidi Moses na fe Ibano Suk or don't so Omumbo Jumapa or Kwabri is Chinyan Pactua and Abusha dear Blue Swedia here say ya bibia no we adia was ye kadema on Pumudin bibia ehia ba nipa asetinemo ni santino ada ye kaseda da gina was say na akakakra na ye kwa akodi bronya de ye di se dia anamanfo bi mo amuhia moa ebinim so wa ohia samafo bebo mo nche na aroje